The Wizard of Oz, great movie, coming on TCM. Preface everything, I'm not the expert, of course. If you actually want real legit Wizard of Oz info, you go to the Oz vlog. I've said this time and time again. But you know, whenever I do research on the Wizard of Oz, I see what she sees in it. It's just such a fascinating and interesting movie that it's just like, there's just so much to it. Just the movie. I mean, we can go in depth on the books. We could go in depth on the sequels. I'd like to go in depth on the sequels. No, but The Wizard of Oz does hold a unique place in television history as much as film history. There were other examples of movies that had television rollouts. Obviously, maybe not to the same scale, and Hollywood was forever reticent to do this. I mean, the organization of residuals, the idea of like lessening the effect of theatrical distribution. King Kong, the 1933 King Kong, notably aired on a local New York station in 1956. That was a really big deal at the time. But it was in that same year, King Kong in March, Wizard of Oz in November. You know, Wizard of Oz really eventized this, made this the big deal that it was. It also essentially functioned as the finale to like a Disneyland-style anthology series called Ford Star Jubilee, which was a revolving door kind of show for old Hollywood luminaries, including Judy Garland. And in this special screening of it, it was kind of had some wraparound host stuff with Burt Lahr, who played the Cowardly Lion, and Liza Minnelli, Judy Garland's daughter herself, talking about the then almost 20-year legacy of that movie, of the Wizard of Oz. It received really great ratings, really great critical success, and Variety was like, they're gonna do this every year. They literally like prophesied it in that way. But it didn't air again until 1959, 3 years later, and then kind of the ball kept rolling, the tradition arose, so to speak. It aired on CBS every year, usually presented by some luminary of the network, people like Red Skelton, people like Dick Van Dyke. I think that lasted up till the late 60s, like 68, and then CBS couldn't manage the MGM asking price, and NBC snuck in and grabbed the movie for like the following decade. And rather than playing it in November, which is kind of still remembered as the main time you air Wizard of Oz, they put it in March, April, Easter Passover season. I don't know, The Wizard of Oz just became this kind of juggernaut. Just having it in your back pocket was as big as having a hit show, to the point where like by the time you reach the late 70s, CBS is desperate to have it back. Like one executive said, this picture is as good for our network as a gushing oil well. Their ratings just skyrocketed.